All right, welcome everybody. How is everyone doing today? Listen, we had a closing candle, so we had a candle close out. We're just gonna kind of breeze in quickly. Now, I did an update for the members section. Let me see here. Yeah, I did. So I did a little bit of a update right for the members section. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over, just kind of buzz through some of this. All right. So first of all, very interesting. So the counts have kind of caught up right now. So technically, this is still on a 9. So you could actually label this as a 9. Now we just had Phoenix catch up on a 9. So this is kind of back on track. I don't know if this was reset intentionally or something, but this is definitely back on track somehow. Now, this is super overheated on this oversold on this bleeding 9. So as we watch this baby play out, we did put in a bullish candle, right? This is spinning top candle, and this is a very good bullish candle at the bottom of reversal. So number one, we have a bullish spinning top. This usually calls a pending reversal, right? So this call usually calls a pending reversal. Now, something that is very notable is that we have had very bearish volume, right? It's not like this volume died off, right? So the volume never went boy. So you've never had bullish divergence on this. So for the bullish divergence, I would have looked for this candle right here to be down here. See, like this. See this right here? See how the volume was dropping? Right? Well, the volume was doing the opposite. This is bearish. This is completely bearish. This is super bearish. So you basically have the price falling and you have the volume increasing. So this is very, very bearish right here. You didn't have this profile where you see the volume just falling out of the sky, easily calling the bounce here. There was no easy bounce call. This just stopped. That's all it did. It just stopped. Okay. So there's that. Now we're going to go ahead, and I think I did all the 12-hour candles. Let's take a look at our 12-hour. All right, so we got 12-hour candles. Now you're bullish here on Coinbase, bearish on Phoenix, bearish on, so you're bearish. So we got bullish, bearish, bearish, right? Bullish, bear, bear. Okay, so now if you look at your volume profile, volume went up, price went up, bullish. Volume went down, price went up. This is bearish, okay? This is bearish. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to go all the way down here to the 4 hours to really kind of get a little bit of better picture. So bearish, bullish, and bullish. Now, you are just starting a brand new candle. So look at this candle. So you just pegged a brand new candle. Look at the volume. The volume just took an absolute header on the 4 hours. So our 4-hour volume just absolutely evaporated, right? 4-hour volume just died. So I mean that's what happened. Your 4-hour volume just totally just took a poo-poo on us, and it just evaporated. We just all of a sudden the volume just died out, right? Let's go peek at some 6 hours. See, we still have time, so we're closing this out still. So still got time to go. Where are we at here? We're 4 hours into this daily candle, and bearish, bearish. So the 6 hours all bearish, and then you have 2 hours left on this candle right here, and you see that the volume also evaporated on this 6 hour. Now you have a little bit more time left to go. But nothing big, nothing, you got 2 hours, so you got a lot of time left in this candle. So we could see this play out. This might just range, it might drop down a little bit. I'm not expecting a whole lot of real crazy motion and movement out of this here, okay? Let's see, nothing has changed. I mean, I still think we have a little bit of a potential up and then down. I really haven't been working off this chart. There's your tether. Tether's still kind of putting around, being a real big pain in the butt. Here's the real chart that I've been using. So this has been the chart that I really have been charting on right now. I've been using this XBT chart, and I see this wedge. I'm kind of looking at this wedge, and I keep. Now I got this wedge pulled off here, and I don't know if I should pull the wedge off right here. I mean, this is still kind of valid-ish right here. It did peak out a little bit, but it still it closed under, so we're like right on it right now. I mean, this could really go either way. I mean, we see that the volume died. Right, this is a bearish candle that just got posted up right there. So you posted up a very bearish shooting starish style candle at the very top. I mean, this thing could, give a little poke up and then just drop right back down into this channel. Now, the issue is I don't know how to really set this channel up still, because I mean, is it here? Is it this big rising wedge? So you got this rising wedge right here. You've got this triangle, symmetrical. I mean, I could even make this a symmetrical triangle if you start here to there, there to there. This is a very bearish pennant. That would be a bearish pennant simply because you're diving from the bottom. Your angle is a lot higher right here. This would be a bearish pennant this could be creating. And I just might have to tick that up just a little bit. This could be an A, B, looking for a C, you know what I'm saying? So that's A, B, C, D, E, something like this, and then falling out. But this is like, there's just no movement, right? I mean, there's just no, this is just ranging, right? And I really have, I mean, I have to say, the one thing that I look at this, right? I look at this bottom, okay? I look at this bottom right here, okay? And this, as an older guy, I've looked at a lot of bottoms in my lifetime, okay? And when I look at this bottom right here, all right? It's just too easy, right? I mean, it's just, it's just too easy right here. I mean, I feel that, I feel there's a bounce. Listen, I've said this already. The bottom is definitely down there on the ADX charts on the daily. No ifs, ands, or buts, right? I'm not even going to have the discussion with somebody, right? But, I mean, we are clearly at the bottom in the ADX chart, and it wants to bounce out. I am not going to dispute that at all. In fact, I hedged along. I hedged along on Tron. I pulled along on Tron. I still have a very, very, very small short on BTC. But I look at this right here, and I'm just like, this is not very convincing bottom right here for me, right? I mean, let's go back and take a look at, some little more convincing bottoms, right? This is not a monster bottom candle in any way, any fashion, right? I mean, look at the double, right here. You got the little closer, so it's almost a double tweezer bottoms right there. So it's a little closer. We don't have a tweezer bottom. This is more of a rising wedge to me. Now, what I do see is this. This is a really nice inside bar candle that's set up here on the daily. So you have an inside bar on the daily, right? This could just definitely move over. This is engulfing. I mean, yes, it is. I see it's engulfing. I see everything about this candle. I get it. But what I don't like is I don't like this for like, hey, we're going to the damn moon. Right, so I'm going to pull up, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a, let me get this, where's it at? Where's my cheat sheets at? Looking for my cheat sheets. Come on. Where are my damn cheat sheets at? Where'd I put them? There we are. Okay, hold on a second. And I want to grab this. Okay. So, you know, now this is a bullish harami right here, okay? But, you know, you also can't get excited because this thing also does, let me show you, let me bring this other, give me uno momento. Where are you? There it is. Okay? So you also can run this out as an inside bar like this, right? So you got the big candle, and then you get the inside bar, and you can get a fakie. So you can get a fakie, a pin bar fakie, and then fall out here, right? But what I don't like is I don't like looking at this thing right here and seeing just the volume kind of tank off for me. Now, yes, this is bullish right here. I get it. But it just, where is it? Where is it? I mean, this is just too easy to catch. Like, look, you have the same candle set up here. See this? Fell out of the sky. You have the exact same candle setup, right? Nice, good fall candle. Another good fall candle, and then you got the inside bar candle right there, and fell out one more time. Then it fell out one more time, and then we found the bottom right there. So you see this pattern does play itself out, you know, as both bullish and bearish, right? And even at the bottom of a trend, see, there you go, fall out. Yeah, it's more of an inverted hammer right there. But, you know, I mean, there it is. There's the same style candle again. Selling pressure, got this, look, there's the selling pressure, got the green volume bar, right? And then boom, boom, just kept falling down, just kept going. So I'm not getting all super squishy excited about this being uber bullish. I know a lot of people are calling the bottom right here, you know, including Tone, right? And I love Tone to death. I love Tone to death. His timing is a little bit off. I mean, he doesn't quite have the timing that Vamp does. I mean, he did go short when I was calling the tether pump, you know, and I love Tone, but, you know, I was calling the tether pump, and he went short on the tether pump, and I was like, duh, you know, I made a bunch of money on that, right? We all did really well on that, and we were all safe. So, you know, I Tone is great, but, you know, his timing is a little bit off right here. I still feel we got a little action, maybe up, and then one last fall down. Now, could we go up? Yes. I mean, there's nothing saying we can't go up 6,200s. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, we're now, here's the good news. The good news is if you look at this period right here, this whole period, right? This is daily. Look at this. Look at all these days, 5, 10, 15, 20. This is like, damn, this is like 30 days of just sideways movement right here, right? Super ass sucky, right? We all hated this, right? Look at all this low volume, right? All this low volume, and we talked about that. When you're trading in a low volume environment, it sucks because just a little bit of volume and you just goes crazy, right? So here we finally have some good volume. When you have this good volume right here, it's easier to kind of predict and play the market because you can see, you know, you can see as the volume dies out, you can see a lot better as the volume picks up. There's not much of this, all right, give and take and give and take and give and take and give and take. It's really hard to play this low volume environment right here. And the waiting game killed a lot of us, right? The waiting game took a lot of people out of the market over to Forex trading. And this also kind of, I felt this affected crypto. And then on top of it, you had this big fall. Now that we're sitting on this big fall right here, I just would have preferred more of just a better look, double tweezer bottom, right? I likey, you know, almost the same thing. I likey, right? This is good. A bottom hammer candle, right? I likey, right? With a beautiful spinning top. These are all good. These are good bottoms. Let's go over here, see what we had here. Yeah. I wouldn't have liked this right here because it was too high, and our 12-hour has the same setup right here. Our 12-hour is doing the same thing. I don't like this. I would have preferred this at the bottom. Came over, would have been much harder to play this April 1. I believe this was the short squeeze. I think this was our short. Yeah, this was our short squeeze. Much harder. I was short here, and then when this thing started to rocket and the shorts started to squeeze, I got in here. but then I did call the top. I did okay, and then I called the top perfect right there, but this was a much harder. There was never really a good bottom candle here for this. Now this right here, that's sexy, right? This candle, this is nice, right? You know, TA people, when you look at this is like the tall blonde, you know, she's got rich parents. You know, if you knock her up, they're going to take care of you for the rest of your life. You don't have to worry about it. You can borrow their boat. You can go to stay at their house at the lake and trash the shit out of it. And, you know you're not going to get in trouble because you knocked up their daughter, their only daughter they love like the world. I mean, this is all good, right? This is like the juicy fruit of bubble gum right here. Okay, so we just didn't get that. All right, we didn't have that candle over here. You know, we've had this meh, right? This went yeah, and then it just got meh, right? So we're stuck on meh, and for me, this uncertainty right here in the marketplace and the weekly tell me that yes, we can go back up. I'm totally fine with that. But we still haven't found the bottom. All right, so let's get into that as quickly as possible. Now, let's point out one more thing, one more very, very, very important thing, okay? So we're going to go way back. Oh, shit, can't use this chart. And let me rename this one right here. I got to name this one. XBT USD, right? So there's that, okay? And let me find my other chart here. I want to pull a chart up just to show everybody something very, very important. Okay. And let me put this back here. All right. Let's see if we can find it. We'll use this one right here. Okay. Binance. Yeah. Prefer not to use Binance. I want to use USD. Let's go over here and find a good USD chart. There, nope, of course that's Phoenix. But we can change this. We'll change this one. BTC USD. And we're going to use stamp. Okay, watch this. So here's what I want to show everybody. All right. So we're going to go all the way out to the daily here. And this, though, I do likey. Right now, when I come down here, right, I find the bottom. Let's find the bottom. Right, I on this one right here, I like this. Right, came down into all of this confluence. This is good. Right, caught that bottom wick right there. Caught that top wick right there. Okay, let's zoom into this. Right. So let's see what we caught. All right, open, close, a close, wick. We caught a wick, and we caught another wick. So I like this. It fell down into this area of confluence. This is good. And then if you look over in USDT is actually up here somewhere, right? So we can also pull that. Let me pull that same. Let's pull that same chart. Pull the same chart. We're going to do the same thing. All right, let's get that baby right there at the bottom. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Sorry, I got a bunch of stuff over here. Okay, look at my targets. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of this. All right, now we're going to drop our line. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run this baby out to the week. Let's run it out to the weekly. See what we got. Get rid of that. We know my targets are on. All right, that's nice. All right, close. Run this out to the week. And nice, right? Look at that. This is much prettier, right? So where you landed, and let me change the color of this. This might be an issue. All right, we're going to change it to pink. Go a little tighter. Pink, tighter. Okay, so look at this. That's gorgeous. Open, close, all that support. Great support right there on the weekly, right? This is really what, this is really what I want to see, Sorry. All right, this is beautiful right here. That is gorgeous on historical support. You couldn't ask for a touch any better than that. I mean, that's gorgeous. Even this one, right? I mean, you're there, right? You're a little above it. You're a little on the high side right there, but you're still right there on that open and close. And let me print this baby off. Sorry if I'm rambling, everybody. I apologize for rambling. Okay, USD. Okay. So there you go. You have this is nice, right? Now, my next level that I'm looking for is that, but listen, if you're going to bounce from anywhere, there's a beautiful bounce right there. Right? That's a gorgeous place to bounce off of. I like it. Like, honestly, that kind of gives me, the squishies. I like that. And then you're going to go look over here. It kind of be like there and like right in here, right? So 36.50, 36.40, and then falling down there, there's my 32. So everybody wants to know, how did you get your numbers? So there it is, and this is kind of, and then how did I get 3,000? And it's right there, right? So you're pretty much, 3K, 3,200, 3,600. And then we stopped right here. Now, this is a good bounce. We have a really nice bounce off of here. And this can, of course, turn around. I mean, we can just get a really nice bounce, 53, something like that. We have a lot of resistance, though, just a little bit higher here. Now in the weekly, you don't face any resistance till 5K. Okay, so there's no resistance up here till 5K. That's when your resistance kicks in. Okay, so we're going to put that as a green line. And this is where your resistance kicks in. Then you go over here, and you can see your 5K line right there. The 382, so you get your 382, your 618. So you do have a lot of fibs right there. And you might be able to track this on up, this wedge line. I don't know yet. We really haven't got enough information to really create a good wedge for this yet. I'm trying to build a wedge for this. But we're just not quite there, okay? So now you see where we fell, where our lower targets are, where our resistance is on the top side. Then you got to go a little bit higher, and it's really wishy-washy once you get up this high 5,500, right? So 5,500 would be your top side resistance, and then now you go back, and 5,500, right? This would be your inverted head and shoulders target. Right? Super easy. Look at all the confluence that ran along this line right here at 5,500. All of this, right? You just got all this confluence, and that exactly corresponds with this chart. This thing just moved sideways right there for like a day or something like that, and then, then just we fell out of the sky. So we bounced up, moved sideways for a day, then just fell out. All right, so, here you go. This is a good plan right here, a really good plan. Just something to look at so you guys have a good understanding. Then, of course, you can drop this down to the 3-day, see if that works. And then I would also go out to the monthly, right? And you go out to the monthly. Now you can see where the monthly's at, all right? So the monthly says massive resistance at 47.22, right? I bet I could scoop that up just a little bit, right? Got 47.22, and then a little bit higher, probably 4,800 with that wick right there. But you see, you got a lot of resistance for between 47, 41, and 47, 41, and 5K. You got a shoot load of resistance. So we're going to put in here lots of resistance, right? 47.40 to 49.99, right? There you go, 49.94. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just take this and we'll print this. All right, and I do not have volume. Where's my volume here? All right, look at the monthly volume candle. We've been talking about this beautiful uptick on monthly volume. Let's take a look at weekly volume, through the roof, all fully very bearish volume, great very bearish volume bars. And I would like to see one more volume bar that would drop. See, like this one. Now there's the spinning top right there. We're going to have to see where this closes out. Now, if this comes all the way up here, right, by the end of the week, and we put in a huge, big, bearish candle, bullish candle, like something like this, right? If we put in some big wick right here, that would be nice, and we can look for, continued push to the top side. But, it's just something else we all have got to be looking for. Right, like that. There's one right there. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye out on this as this continues to play out for us. Okay, let's move along. RSI, 12-hour RSI, struggling. Here is this is our 12-hour chart. We are so deep on the 12-hour, it's just crazy. I was trying to get a wedge, and we're still underneath this wedge right here, right? We don't even need this one anymore. Don't need that wedge, but I was trying to get a wedge here, and it's just it's really difficult to play out this wedge right here. I mean, this is the only wedge I can get. Probably can go just a little bit, like right there, something like that. Okay, and we're going to cruise along. All right, so here's our daily. Look at, we're trying to roll over. This is the last place we rolled over. There's that number 2. We hit the number 2. Now, last time we hit the number 2 and snapped back up, right? We just closed out the daily right there. So we're 4 hours into this. Just going to have to see where this takes us over the next couple hours. Once again, just lack of volume. Now you come back over onto this side. You hit the number 2 right here, and then let's take a look what happened to our volume. Our volume kind of peaked and then just died out, right? So we got this very bearish peak into it, which we just got. You got a green candle. Now look, you got this green candle right here, very bullish green candle, and then it just died out again, moved sideways. The volume just played itself out horrifically, just died volume. You see this bearish volume right here. That was bearish volume. The price is moving up. The volume bars are moving down. And then it just fell out of the sky one last time to the bottom. I'm still looking for something like this. This is kind of setting up as a number 2 right now. I don't see this changing. This is the USD. Same thing. Now we're almost to the purple bounce channel right here. And that purple bounce channel goes way back. Look at, there's one. I mean, you got to go way back to get these purple bounces in here. Okay, these purple bounce channels are really, really deep, and this one is way super back far. Now, this was a bearish. This bounced off, but it was bearish. This one bounced off here and looked like it was bullish. All right, let's go hunt these down. Right, the purple, there's the purple drop right there. Let's see what we got. Last time the purple drop happened. Okay, and look, up, down. So went up, down, and then just took off to the moon. took off, and then this was the end of everything. You finally found Baby Bull Jesus right there. Right? That's where Baby Bull Jesus was. He was way up there. Hi. All right, so there we are. Okay. You know, I'm still looking for one more possible. Now this can go up and then down, and then we'll get out of this. And the reason why I still feel about this is the weekly. Look at how far the weekly is. There's your ADX chart for the weekly. You got to get down here. You got to surpass this. And really, I mean, you could probably drop another line in there, something like that. And that would be your Baby Bull Jesus line, right? You go down there, and then this is where Baby Bull Jesus was found, right there. That's it. That's where you found Baby Bull Jesus. Right? And that's it. So we've done our cross, came down, bounce, up, and then bounce. So same thing. I'm just looking out. This is the worst thing ever. I know a lot of people are calling a bullish move, right? A bullish move. And if we go a bullish move, we're just going to drag this thing out forever. Let's just get it over with right now. We're so close to finding Baby Bull Jesus. Let's just freaking do it. I know people want to bounce from here, but guys, let's just do it. Let's end it. Then let's go on a bull run. If we don't do it now, we're just going to have to wait and do it all over again. And that super, super, super sucks, right? I don't want to keep doing this over and over and over again. It's sucky, right? You see, here's our volume, right? We've talked about the volume. We want to get the bearish volume. Look at the bearish volume you had to get before you did find Baby Bull Jesus. You got two nice bearish runs of volume right there. This is our first bearish run of volume. And we've talked about this. So you had 1, 2, and then meh. And then you had Baby Bull Jesus, and then it was over. Okay? We're trying to roll over here. We're trying to roll over. I mean, this is so crazy how deep this thing is. So your WMA True Strength Index is trying to roll on us, trying to pick it up one more time. Our historical volatility chart through the moon hit another spot where it stopped, and I can't see. I mean, oh, there it is. Okay, there you go. So there's the taps, right? There's the taps. Those are all good. All right, what the hell happened in those times? Let's go see it. Let's go find out what happened over here. All right, where was that? And white line. There's one. There's one. Okay, so I'm going to scoot this over. Right there. And where's the other one? I just lost it. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. All right, so last time we were there, we fell out, and then it just went to the moon, right? Good bullish move out of there. Let's go find, and then what did the other one do? Sorry, they hit twice. Okay, then the other one was right here. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to bring this one over. There's the other one right there. So the other one was bearish. So you had one bull, one bear. Okay, so we had one bull and one bear. It doesn't quite do it. No. I mean, it was bearish. This is a bearish one. If we count this one, it'll be a bearish one off that line. So it would be bearish there. And then this one would be bearish there. All right, this is bearish. All right, so if 3 bearish runs off that line right there, then there's nothing back here. Right, nothing. Okay. Okay, let me do this. Copy, paste. Get rid of these. Oh, there's one right there. It's kind of bullish right there. It's bullish. Oops. Don't need any of this. Just trying to look. You had a double one right there. So you had one bear and one bull. Okay, there we go. So that's what we got. We've got 1, 2, 3 bear, and that's nothing. So you got 3, yeah, because there's nothing on this line right here. And that was bearish. Okay, you've got, well, that's kind of scoot that baby up there. So to make sure, yep, touch, touch, touch. Okay, that's it. All right, so you basically have 3 bear, 1 bull off that line. All right, okay. And let's move right along. Sorry about that. And longs to shorts, both going sideways, indecision in the market. And weekly, still down. Daily just turned down. Stoke trying to roll up. We did get a bullish. We're still a little bullish. This is a new day, so this is still playing out bullish, but our last one closed out bearish. And nothing. And just holding the 30 MA is holding the price up. So the 30 MA, so the weekly 30 MA is holding the price up still. Weekly 30 MA is being tested over and over. Okay, so that's what's happening right there. And the same with that wedge line right there. We could probably dial into that wedge line for sure. And let's go here. Nothing. This doesn't tell me anything. This doesn't tell me nothing. This tells me nothing. 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 Bollinger Band's not moving. We're good. Nothing's changed here. And 128 still on the top side is holding. And then we can go over here and we can see once again how that pulled off. Absolutely, and I can't believe Vamp did not have that beautiful support line right there. That's just gorgeous, right? Vamp sucks for not having that beaut. That's a beaut right there. That's like a gimme in trend lines, right? And this one kind of needs to go up a little right in there. That's fine. That's like a gimme in trend lines. All right, so I still see the same thing. Easy call. That should have been an easy historical support bounce area right there. bounced up, trying to get up there. Now, the other thing you got to watch out for is that bearish death cross is coming, right? So same thing. We're just going to, here's this, right? And just going to keep reminding everybody, weekly bear death cross. On the weekly, what is today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days. So we got 4 days, right? And I think that's it. That's all I'm going to do. And I think we're good. And let's go back, XBT. Yep, so we're just going to keep this. I'm just going to hold this chart right here. Not going to do anything. Just going to keep the chart right here. You do have a wedge. You guys can go make your wedges. I actually had this on the 4-hour wedge. So listen, there's my 4-hour wedge. Nothing's changed. Right? Here's the 4-hour wedge right here. There's your 4-hour crypto wedge. So it's higher right there. This is right there. This right there. Right? So still looking for this, right? I'm still looking for this to come down and test there and or, right? We're looking for this to break to the top side. Right? But this really is struggling. See this? Just is struggling to get out of here. Right? 4-hour RSI is struggling. And okay, yes, last word. Let's talk about Bitmex for just 1 second. I want to do this. Let me just hold on. So the big shindig right now on Twitter, and let's bring it up here. Come on. It's all over Twitter. It's like crazy. I'm sorry, people. I can't help it, okay? I'm cracked up. There's so many bullish tweets right now. We just fell out of the freaking sky. And people are super bullish. I'm like, listen, I get it. Give me a nice bounce, and then we'll start to talk about it, okay? I am definitely hedged right now, okay? I'm hedged both ways. I put that on Val's. All right, come on. Where are you at, damn it? Seriously, it's like all over Twitter. Now I can't find it. There it is. Okay. Woo. So let's take a look at this. So this is super important, this new message. And I just want to reiterate, okay, exactly what this is, okay? So I'm going to drop this over. Okay. Oh, no, I still have a short open. Still got a short open. I closed my major short, my big short. I closed it. I made 1.25 BTC. I opened another short at 4,600. I'm chilling on it. It's a very small short. It's not that big. I'm just kind of hanging out. But I want to bring this up to people, okay? This Bitmex notice, all right? So everybody has probably seen this Bitmex notice. It's been splashed all over Twitter right now. Let me tell you why this is happening right here, okay? This is happening. Hold on. Let's go here. I'm going to go here. Give me a second. God, I post a lot. All right, we're getting close. Right here. This is happening because I am telling... Oh, no. It's not that one. Where's it at? Yep, this is it. Here it is. This is happening because of this. Listen, I have told you, right? Over and over and over and over again that one or more major unregulated exchanges, ICO, CEO, or founder, will be charged with a crime and extradited to the United States for manipulation and financial crimes. Okay? We have gone over this. They are shitting themselves right now. Okay? They are shitting themselves. They know they're manipulating the market, right? Where's my pinned tweets? I think I pinned it. Where is it at? Here it is. This is, right now, there's rigging, Bitcoin rigging criminal probe. Okay? Now, they're not Tether. They're not Tether, okay? But they're going to get ensnared in this for manipulation, right? They're going to completely get busted. And you know who ratted out the guys? You know who ratted these guys out? Was people inside of the organization. And let me tell you what. All they have to do, you don't have to nab the head guy. You don't have to nab the head guy. You just got to nab one of the little funkies. That's what the mafia does, right? That's what the mafia does. The mafia, that's what, you know, the FBI, they go out, they get the little teeny tiny, what do you call it? The little mafia guys. They don't get the big guys. They get the little mafia guys. And they go to the little guy and they're like, you're going to roll like a bitch. Or we're going to throw you in prison for lifetime. And they just start singing and singing. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. Right? They're going to get some of these little other guys. And they're going to go up to them. And they're going to you know, one of these guys is going to do something stupid. He's going to travel to some country, and there's going to be guys waiting for him there at the airport, and they're going to be like, hey, come with us over to this room. They're going to throw him in a black van. They're going to drive him down, like it'll be like France or somewhere, you know, some country in the EU or, you know, America or somewhere, and they're going to throw this guy in a room and just be like, dude, you're going to prison forever. And they're going to turn the heat on this guy because they're going to get him for it's international crimes, right? They're going to get him for international crimes, and then they're just going to start throwing, he's got to panic, and he's going to start singing like a bird. Yeah, minions, the minions. Good job, Georgia. They're going to just get the little minions, and then the minions are going to start singing like little birds. Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. No, Bob was doing it over in there in IT. Yeah, he was in charge of that, right? And that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to get these little minions, and the little minions are going to roll over on them. And as soon as they start rolling over on them, it's done, right? It's done. You know, it's not like, what's the guy who owns Bitmex? What's the guy who owns Bitmex? I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's not like he's the one in there freaking doing it. You know, he's not the one in the little war room at Bitmex saying, yeah, counter trade everybody. Yeah, hunt those stop losses. You know, we've got a gazillion BTC. Let's make some money today. Yeah, Arthur Hayes. He's like this, you know, let's make $1 million today. Yay. You know, and it's not, dude, he's not the guy in there pushing the buttons. It's little minions who are pushing the buttons. And those little minions are going to roll over on him, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen, and they're gonna get one of these guys big time. They're gonna get one of them big time, and this is exactly what this is about. And right now, Mex isn't afraid. They're not afraid of getting busted for U.S. customers trading on there. They don't care. They don't give a rat's ass. If they really cared about U.S. traders trading on their exchange, they would not have. Well, where'd that message go? Oh, where did it? Damn it! Let me go find it here. Let me go find this Mex Twitter thing. Hold on. Where the hell is that damn thing? Where is it? Come back to me. Let me find it. You know, hold on a second. Let me find this damn thing. Come here. Come here. Let's find this thing. Come here. Got too many monitors. My crypto feed is thick. All right, hold on. Find this damn thing. Oop. Nope. Okay, seriously, you can't. You got it. There's like 20 of them on my feed, and I can't find any of them. Hold on. I'm gonna find this damn thing. Don't judge me. You're judging me for my post. I don't know how I found the bottom. Come on, where in the hell is this? Seriously, it's all over everywhere. Oh, ooh, look at that one. Oh yeah, this is the same one. Hold on. Come on, seriously. Okay, I'm gonna Google it. Let's just Google this crap. Sorry, people. All right. Bitmex, new warning. Seriously, if I can't find it here. All right, somebody tweeted at me. Damn it, somebody tweeted at me. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, there we go. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so look at this is the hilarious part. If these guys gave one rat's ass about not allowing U.S. traders to trade on their exchange, it wouldn't say, right, takes less than 30 seconds, no personal information needed. Okay? Come on. Right? No personal information needed. If these guys really wanted to make an effort for people not to trade in any of these countries, they would make you show an ID. They don't care. They don't care. They don't give a rat's ass. They don't even care. They have no idea. All this is ass covering. 100% this is ass covering. And this is not ass covering for people trading on their exchange because they're not going to get in trouble for that. They're not going to get in trouble for that, right? They're clearly not going to get in trouble for this. They're going to go to prison for manipulating the market, for spoofing, for trading against their own people, for running bots on their exchanges, for just making tons and tons of money, right, on their exchanges. They're going to go to prison for that. They're not going to go to prison for Bob and Joe and Tone Vase trading on Bitmex. You know, nobody's going to go knock on their door. You let Tone Vase trade on Bitmex and you're going to prison. You know, they're going to go bite yourself. They're going to tell the SEC to go bite themselves, right? The SEC is going to nail their asses and their balls to the wall for counter trading their own people, for manipulating the market. For you cannot be an exchange and you can't manipulate your own exchange. That's against the law. It's against the law, right? You can't do it, right? Now, if you're a company and you want to legally buy your own stock back, that's you. Oh, here I am. Your name's on it and your everything is trackable and the whole 9 yards. They keep it all legal. Right? You don't see the NASDAQ, the guys who make billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars on these exchanges all over the world, these regulated exchanges, trading, you don't see the NASDAQ guys up there saying like, all right, here's the plan today. We're going to load up $2 trillion on Apple. All right. Everybody start buying Apple. Then we're going to dump it on these morons. Right? It's exactly what's happening. And this is basically the NASDAQ trading it against its own traders and dumping on its own traders and buying up the price. I mean, You know, it's what happened, and they're gonna get freaking shafted, and they're panicking right now. And every single one of these guys has got a freaking letter in the mail that they're just not opening. It's like they look at the letter, it's sitting on their desk. He's all, "Who's gonna open it? I'm not gonna fucking open it. I just say we never got it. All right, good idea. Just shred it. Just do that." There's the shredder is full time over there, right? Because the U.S. government is asking for documents. They're asking these guys for documents. That's what they're doing, right? And they're asking these people for documents, and these people are not going to turn over shit because they know the second, and trust me, they're panicking right now because somebody's minion, especially Tether. I'm telling you right now, man, if I was Tether, I would have a lawyer, right? I'd have an attorney. I would be like, all right, I'm never going back to the United States. I'm not going to France. I'm not going to any extraditable country anywhere in the world, right? I'm not going to do it. I'm just not, right? And that's exactly what they're, trust me, they're not, none of those guys are ever going to go back to any extraditable countries ever again because they can't. All right, so that's it. That's my it's my 10-minute rant on that. And yeah, dude, I'm telling you, these guys, there's my tweet. This is my tweet. One or more, 2019. Going down. And this includes Tether. But Bitmex is going to go down for the Tether thing. Bitmex is going to be the one that goes down to the Tether thing. All right? These are all the things that are going to happen in 2019, and these are all good for crypto. Every single one of these is great for crypto. I don't think Binance will. I think Binance is going to do really good. I really think that Binance is, Binance can definitely, listen, they're not leveraged. Dude, Mex is never going to shut down. That's not what's going to happen. They're clearly not going to shut down. They're going to get shut down. That's what's going to happen. They're not going to shut down. They're going to get shut down. Just like do you guys know, how do we not remember what the U.S. government just did to one Fox, right? To one broker. How do we always forget that? I mean, how do we forget that? Dude, they just went right up to him and said, confiscated their website. Dude, the U.S. government confiscated their website. They're not even in America. Not even in America. They shut their website down. Dude, that's the U.S. government. They can do shit like that. They pick up the phone and they're like, we know people, right? You call the guy, can you imagine being the guy at, what the hell's that place that sells you all their websites? GoDaddy. Can you imagine being the guy over the CEO at GoDaddy getting a phone call from the United States, a government agency? Hey, I need you to shut this website down. Done. Gone. Right? That's simple. Yeah. So, listen, I'm telling you, Phoenix. Yeah, that's right. Phoenix is the one that's in trouble. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the U.S. government's going to pick up a phone and they're going to say, I need to that's what they did. They confiscated someone's freaking website. They confiscated one broker. Bitmex, yes, exactly, yeah. Yeah, Phoenix, same thing. Phoenix is screwed because of Tether. I'm telling you, Kraken, KuCoin, Phoenix, and Tether, all four of those are the ones in the crosshairs. Those are the ones in the crosshairs right now. And now Mex is. I'm telling you, Mex is clearly in the crosshair for manipulating price action. Clearly in the crosshairs for manipulating price action. Yeah, One Fox, dude. Look at One Fox. They just shut down their whole exchange, right? They shut down their whole exchange. I don't even know what happened with that, right? Whatever happened to One Fox? Let's go see. Let's go find out what happened with One Fox. One Fox. See what happened here. They still running? When GoDaddy gave them their site. That's right, yeah. Closed. Closed. Right? There it is. You know, closed. Right? I mean, dude, that's it. Right? That's all you need to know. Yeah, dude, that was the U.S. government went in and shut those dudes down. Right? No, that's the whole point, guys. The whole point is that leverages are going to move back to regulated markets. I'm telling you, it's the best thing to happen in crypto. They're going to come back to regulated markets. They're going to allow to have. They're going to allow to be regulated. They're going to allow for monitoring. They're going to put the software. So there's a special software that you have to run on there. You have to run in order to be a regulated exchange. You have to run this software on your platform, and you have to allow it to be it's auditable software. So basically, this software can scan and see the patterns when people are spoofing or there's market manipulation. It can see everything, right? So that's all they're going to do is they're just going to go ahead and they're just going to do that, right? They're just going to be like, hey, you can't. You just they're gonna just everybody else submit to that, right? And then once you do it, if you do something shady, the software catches you, and then the government can see the software. It sends the government a warning, and then the guy from whatever trading commission, because you have to get a license. You basically have to get a license to be an exchange, a regulated exchange. You have to have a license for it. So then they go out to you, they knock on your door, say, hey, what's this shady shit going on? And if you can't explain what you're doing, then they're gonna fine you or they're gonna shut you down, and it's just that simple. It's exactly what they do. Yeah. How do people at Coinbase feel about their order book being manipulated by bots? Now here's the thing. I'm telling you, Coinbase, I would be really careful with. It's okay. It's so much harder to manipulate a non-leveraged exchange because you're pretty much going one-to-one. The amount of money that it takes to manipulate a non-leveraged exchange is insane. Hey, Gerardo, is just crazy, right? Now, the amount of money that it takes to manipulate a market that you can go, 3x, 5x, 10x, 20x on is so much easier. Right? It's so easy to manipulate those markets because you go on there, you take 100 G's, you take 200-300 grand, and you just hop on the market and you just start, you go 10x and you got $1 million. You're swinging $1 million around on a market. You got some big buying power. You got some big swinging power on a market like that. It's a lot harder. You have to have a real $1 million to get on Coinbase or on Bitmex, Binance to really manipulate the market. You really have to have a real $1 million, right? And it's a lot harder to shift and buy and do everything else when you're doing it that way. There's a lot more at risk, right? It's a lot riskier. You get liquidated with your 100 G's, you get liquidated with your 100 G's. You get liquidated for $1 million. People sleep with the fishes for that, right? Especially if it ain't your million. If it ain't your million, you get slept with the fishes. All right. So for the vamp, I am out of here. I'm not going to do any alts today. Just keeping up with Bitcoin. And I am not. Yeah, I'll probably do some alts tomorrow or something like that. But yeah. Thomas, that was funny. That's funny, Tom. So I'm not going to do any alts today. I'm just sticking purely with BTC. Like I said, my targets have not changed. I still would like to see. Let's just get this over with, people. Somebody pick up your phone. Somebody call the whale they know. Dump this thing down. Make the weekly ADX come down here. Here it is. give him my phone number. I'll tell him how far it's got to go down to get over here to call Baby Bull Jesus, the second coming. I'll be happy to pick the phone up and tell him exactly how far it needs to go and where it needs to touch, and then we can all have a party and we'll just, buy our yachts because we're going to get a nice bull run after that. We're going to get a nice bullish run after that. And I'm just going to buy and hold, right? I can't wait to be a bull. I can't wait. All right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you called Johnny. All right. So for me, listen, I got a million messages. I will be doing my best to get to them on Twitter, and I swear I'll be sending out all this. I got a bunch of requests. I got a ton of messages. I will be getting to them later. So I would just like to say thank you so much to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. You should all be thankful that you're here in this glorious time to be a witness to this. Trust me, this is once in a lifetime thing for all of us. This is actually really, really amazing. And it's just to be here during this, you can say, hey, I was there during the bear market of 2018, 19, the very beginning of 19. Hopefully it'll be over by then. And then I was there for the glorious second bull run where we made a bunch of money and so on and so forth. All right. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Be happy and be thankful for everything you've got. Friends, family, your health, and the vamp. For the vamp, and that's it until 1 mil, I am out.